Greetings and welcome to Sophisticated Intuition. This will be your August general messages for the sign of Pisces. Time is of an illusion. Therefore, whenever you hear this message is when it was meant for you to receive it. Let's get into it. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. This message is for Pisces. What is it that they need to know for the month of August, please? What is it that the sign of Pisces needs to know for the month of August, please? Okay. Okay, Pisces. The moon. All right, I see a trend coming in here, and I'm just getting started. The moon is at the bottom of this deck. Emotions, instincts, receptivity, safety. I just heard keep your emotions at bay, okay? I feel like, I just heard the truth will be revealed. So, Pisces, your true emotions, perhaps you've been keeping them at bay, and this is a general message, so I think it's going to, we're all on different timelines. So some of you have been keeping your emotions at bay, and they are about to be revealed. The truth is going to be revealed. What's in your heart? Because I'm talking about, I said emotions, but what is in your heart? What is truly in your heart is about to be revealed. Excuse me, I need to get into my lotus here because I can feel that energy here coming in your message. So, okay. Listen to your gut. Okay? Listen to your gut. And that's when you'll know that it's the right time to go ahead and express yourself the way that you've been wanting to. And I almost get the energy of somebody who's been tiptoeing around someone, not wanting to disturb the peace or, cause any ruckus. But you can only hide your true self for so long. For some of you, this is maybe you're in a new relationship and the person is already pissing you off or triggering your pet peeves, and you're just not, it's just that very mundane that you're not speaking your truth or letting them know that this is, that doesn't work for you because you're afraid of rocking the boat, or everything else is good. You don't want to make them feel insecure around you, or as if they can't be their own true self because of these little things that are bothering you or pestering you. So it's been at bay. But if you don't speak up now, and this is a new thing, then it only festers, and then you come off you may deliver it in the wrong way. So I advise or guide you to go ahead and speak your truth, okay? And it's going to be a safe space for you to do that. Okay, that was a lot from the bottom of that deck, Pisces. Okay. Even if you're not in a new thing, if you've been in a thing for a while, in the month of August, there's a time or space that is going to allow you to go ahead and speak up about the things that are not pleasing to you. Because when we're in relationships, because that's what I feel like this is coming off as, but it doesn't matter. It can be a working relationship. It can be your coworker, friend. And, every week they bring in that salmon and microwave it when, maybe you can all pitch in and get like an air fryer or something so that the stench isn't so bad in the office. I don't know, Pisces. That's very specific, but when we suppress our feelings for too long, they tend to come out explosive. Okay, and that's in a lower vibration and a higher vibration. Sometimes you just spill the beans, oh my God, I'm so in love with you, and I've been holding that in for so long. Like, if you got a crush on somebody, don't wait a year to tell them about that. Don't let it fester is what I'm saying. I'm just going to leave it at that because this is general, so I don't know what is what for who, but don't let it fester. And in the month of August, it seems like there's a space and a time in which it would be good. I was just listening to, unfortunately, I did not take notes. I tend to take notes and study when I do actually do the work to tap into the astrologers, and so that I can be able to read these messages as they come through. I listened to Rick Levine. I'm going to go ahead and press play on him. He's very insightful in how the planetary alignments are going to influence the energies over the month or over the year. I have trouble retaining all of that information to just like spit it back out for you. And I didn't take the notes, but there were some highlights that kind of stuck out for me. And when I'm thinking about your message, I believe it was the 14th or the 15th of August, in terms of Venus and the Sun coming into some type of conjunction or alignment, in which that may be a safe time to have that conversation about the things that are bothering you and or the things that you are making you fall in love with that person. Okay? Okay, Pisces. Ooh, a lot from the bottom of that deck. Let's move on. Okay? Okay, Spirit, for Pisces, what is it that they need to know for the month of August? Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. For the sign of Pisces, what is it that they need to know for the month of August? Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Pisces. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. I see why all of that came out. Okay. Still got to clarify though. Bear with me. Beautiful. Okay. The Emperor, okay? I heard self-control. Ooh, real loud. Spirit says self-control. There's a little bit of glare on the cards, so trying to get that off of there. There we go. Maybe a little bit over here. There we go. Okay, so self-control is what I'm hearing for you with that Emperor energy. You know, the Emperor can be controlling, but this is about you right here, okay? Find some self-control. Could be, you know, put the shoe on the other foot, or put the shoe on the foot that it fits. You know what I say. It's about emotions. See, because definitely control your emotions. Okay. One of the things that the astrologer was speaking about, and it just makes so much sense from what I've been experiencing, and a lot of times I experience things that ahead of the collective, right? So that when I get ready to do things like this or with my personal clients, I can speak to their experience because I've already experienced it. And one of the things that the astrologer was speaking about is that in the month of August, it is going to feel like green light, red light. He didn't say that, but that's overall, that's what I took away from it, is like green light, red light. Like you're going to go and then you're going to stop. You're going to go and then you're going to stop. There's going to be a lot of changes happening, inevitable changes, but in good changes. But just as soon as you get started, you're going to want to, the alignments and the energy is going to influence to kind of have a pause, a halt. Not just yet. Okay. Almost there. Not just yet. Red light, green light. That's the energy that I feel for you, Pisces, is coming in. And when it comes to your emotions, there's like just a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. And perhaps this person that you're dealing with, or the person that's dealing with you, they can't receive everything all at once. Okay? So just a little bit at a time. Think of it as like preparing a meal when you're putting in your seasoning in, right? You don't do all of the seasoning and that's it. Well, it depends. Everybody cook differently, right? But for the most part, you season and then you come back and you taste. And is it okay? Okay, it tastes good, but maybe it just needs a little bit more salt. Maybe it needs a little bit more Creole, whatever it is that you season with. But that's the way that this situation, whatever it is, romance, finance, friendship, it just needs a little bit of seasoning at a time. Then taste it. It's doing okay. All right. Put a little bit more seasoning in when the time is appropriate. Okay. All right, Pisces. Woo. Let's clarify, Spirit. For the sign of Pisces, what is it that they need to know for the month of August? Please clarify. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. And it came in reverse. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 The sign of Pisces. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. A little bit of crossing energy. Okay. Chariot energy. All right. Something is moving fast. Something is moving quickly. Okay. Perhaps, and I'm getting that a little bit. So maybe your message is about specific to romance for the majority of you. Bear with me. Let me take a sip. Because I almost feel like this conversation of, you know, things are moving too fast. I want to slow down just a little bit. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up from this message. Things are just moving a little too fast for me. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's take our time, you know. For some of you, you may have gotten too intimate too quickly, and sex can confuse things. So perhaps that's a little bit of energy here. Because women, the feminine is emotional energy. So when you tap into a feminine's intimacy, then a lot of times, especially in our youth, we will confuse lust for love. And perhaps the masculine energy didn't necessarily mean to take it that far, but, it was a passionate moment and you got there. And there's just this need to kind of like take a couple of steps back and just make sure that we are truly in alignment with one another before we continue forward or get caught up and lost in the lust. Because a lot of connections fail because the foundation was lust. The sex is great. The intimacy, the closeness that, even it doesn't have to even just be sex, but just, cuddling and having that closeness and somebody, a warm body, sometimes, especially if you've been single for a long time, a warm body just feels good and it's just nice to have. But you have that warm body, but you have no conversation. They don't enlighten you. They don't inspire you, and so you have to withdraw the lust in order for you to find out if there's anything of sustenance here. Okay. Ooh, Pisces. All right. I see what we're doing. I'm about to repeat myself a few times, but here's Mercury. Okay. Mercury showed up. Mercury, the planet of communication. So here, this is about having that open dialogue. Okay. It says on the card, communication, knowledge, information, curiosity. I really do feel like this is just a time for you to have that open dialogue, to open up yourself, to communicate clearly. Okay. Yeah, we're going down this way. Oh, okay. I see what Spirit is doing. It's changing up my method of message here, but that's okay. We're going to do it. So, below Mercury is justice. Okay. Justice. The card of karma. Getting what you deserve. Okay. Something that you've invested in. Seven of Pentacles came out to clarify. Something that you've nurtured and watered and tended to. But you're not paying attention because that Ace of Pentacles is right at his foot. You see that? And all he can see is all the other things. So I really do feel like this conversation for you, Pisces, is about, I feel like, we all have a lot going on in life. We have friendships. Many of us are very big family-oriented people. We have work or personal businesses that we are working on or manifesting. And then we have ourselves that we need to focus on, or that we should be focusing on. I almost feel like we need to be self-centered a little bit more, because that is the only way to be able to care for anyone else. But what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles and Justice is that someone in the equation here is focused on everything else and everybody else. Maybe the opinions of others. That this conversation that needs to be had is about priorities. Okay? So I'm getting that a little bit. Gemini showed up. And I'm just going to move through this one really quickly. But Gemini did show up, and he's showing up as the Lovers. Okay? Connection, partnership, choices. Your partner wants you to make a decision. Okay? Or you put the shoe on the foot that it fits. A decision needs to be made somewhere in this partnership. Some choices that need to be made. Because the Lovers came right beneath the Lovers. Or Gemini energy. Okay? To clarify it was the Five of Swords. A battle that's won at all costs. But it wanted to come out in reverse. Meaning that somebody almost is giving up the fight. I apologize. I thought everybody was sleeping. I'm doing this in the evening, but I hear some noise back there. So if it picks up in the feed, I apologize. But I almost get this energy of somebody, even this Seven of Pentacles. It's like, what is it worth? Your mind, your heart, your time is everywhere else but here. What is it worth? I need you to make a choice. I need you to make me as a priority. This is an energy that's coming out for you, Pisces. Okay? Then we have some squared energy. Okay? Square up. I do not feel any physical confrontation. I don't feel that. I do feel boundaries being set, or just like, I don't know how to, Spirit help me. Resistance. Thank you. It's on the card. Thank you. So it says on the card here, resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, problems. Okay, Pisces? I'm not here to bring you no bad news. Absolutely not. But I do feel like there's a space in the time of August in which somebody feels like giving up on the fight because somebody doesn't feel like a priority. And so this brings in some resistance and some struggle, a little bit of obstacles, okay? Somebody needs you, or you need somebody to put more effort into this. The good news is the Wheel of Fortune showed up, okay? Divine time, destiny, the wheel turning in your favor, okay? And the Star. So there is some wish fulfillment coming in, some healing that is going to come in. The attention. Thank you, Spirit. The attention. Spices. Pisces, you is spicy, but Pisces, I want you to go and press play on the August astrology message for Rick Levine. It was a little bit long, but I think it's worth it for you to press play on, because I couldn't retain all of the information, and there was a square coming in, and it did have something to do with the Pisces energy, or maybe it was Neptune. Either way, go and take a listen to that, because I feel like that has a big influence on your energy in the month of August. But overall, with that Wheel of Fortune and the Star energy coming in, there is going to be some attention to there. Thank you, Spirit. There's going to be some time and attention that is going to be received. And like I said, that red light, green light kind of energy is going to be going on for the entire month of August. So it's going to be like we get started. It could be on the opposite end of it. Like we get started with this fight and then we make up. Is that make up to break up type of energy. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're talking about romance, finance, friendship, whatever it is. It's like this make up to break up. Just as soon as the momentum gets going, there's a pause. But towards the end, I feel, of August, then there is some resolution. The time and the energy, the effort and the attention is going to be given. Okay. But there does need to be some clear communication. I do feel strongly, though, that somebody is going to tell you that they're almost ready to give up. They're just tired of this back and forth. Or it's not a back and forth. It's tired of like saying the same thing and you just not getting it. Or like I said, put the shoe in the foot that it fits. They're not getting it. They change and then they for a week or two, a month or two, and then they're right back to the same behavior. Okay. All right, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces, what is it that they need to know for the month of August? Yeah, you're about to clear the air. You're about to clear the air, okay? Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Try to get that glare out of there for you. Let's see if I bring it up closer. Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. A lot of air energy. The Gemini came in here. The Five of Swords. The Lovers are here. The Star that's up in the air. Okay. All of that is just giving me conversation. Now, for some of you, this may be a communication via the internet, inbox, DM, email, that form of communication, that platform of communication. But ultimately, conversation needs to be had. Okay? That is your message. Love and light.